Hey, good morning, guys. Very good morning, and welcome to my channel, Prodbug. And we'll continue with this particular AI series. And I hope till now, uh, if you have came across this chapter, means you have already done the setup, and you have already done the setup as we have done in the chapter one. And in chapter two, we have seen some of the business cases of the AI, which, as a automation guy, we can use as a manual tester, we can use in our day-to-day life, right? If you have not gone through that, so I will highly recommend that chapter 1 is mandatory for you because we have done the complete setup. We have seen how we can connect with the OpenAI server and how we can fire our query and get the result, right? So one thing, so AI is a very big topic, means I cannot cover each and everything, means nobody can cover each and everything. Okay, and it's so vast that we don't know from where to start, right? So I have the complete list with me. Okay, so we will go one by one. We will try to understand all about the AI. Okay, whatever I can, based on my capacity, I will try to cover as much as possible. Okay, I need your help. Just let me know if you need to know any particular topic so we can have a discussion on that as well. Okay, in the comment section. So, if you have seen the second chapter, like I told you how we can generate the images and all these things. So here is the example. Like here, I have generated this prod bug logo with the help of AI. Okay, so I explained you there are two to three AI. There are a lot, but I explained you two, three AI through which we can generate our own images, right? So this is the prod bug, the logo which I have generated with the help of AI, right? So see, this is how beautifully we can create beautiful images with the help of AI. Okay, and in the last chapter, we also discuss how we can find the bug in our code, how we can modify from Java to Python. It can be done within a seconds. All this thing can be done, and manual testing, people can generate the test cases. You can write the BDD test cases with the help of BDD. You can write the code. All these things we have covered, right, in the previous chapter. Now we will go a bit further, and slow by slow we will cover each and everything. Okay. So like this is the logo for this particular series. So for the time being, I am planning to cover like this ChatGPT 3.5, maybe 4.0 if I am able to get the access, TTS, text to speech, okay, text to speech translation. We will see that particular code in maybe today or maybe in the next chapter. Okay, LLM, ML, DL, vision, okay, whisper, embedding, moderation, unsupervised and supervised learning, clustering. So means there are huge list of topics for the AI. So one by one, step by step, we will try to learn each and everything, and we will see how, from the coding perspective, right? This is my objective in most of my series. If you have seen my other series, that I always focus on some part of the focus should always be on the code. Means because I have seen that there are a lot of videos in Udemy and in YouTube, like they are focusing on what is AI. They are explaining the concept, but I'm hardly able to find any topic where as a automation guy, as a uh, coding person, how uh, I can use the AI in my day-to-day life, right? So I thought, why don't let's focus on this particular topic, because there is enough knowledge on the AI on the internet, but I don't think so there is any particular series covering the real coding part. Okay. From the perspective of the automation key, guys. Okay, so this is what we are going to cover. Okay, so let's continue. Yes, what I'm saying that our focus will mainly be on the coding part, and along with that, we will try to understand all the key concept which will be useful to understand the AI in real terms as a tester, as a automation tester, or as a developer, right? Fine. So in the last chapter, I have shown you like this a small code, right? So as a role, role is like I will just quickly explain you again. Like you are saying to the AI that AI should behave like a cricket expert. Okay, then answer it. Okay, and this is a user. This is we. We are asking this question to the AI. Okay, so AI will answer us as a cricket expert. Okay, so you can change the system role. Okay, but I read somewhere and I observed also like AI try to take this role, try to take this role, but in some cases I have seen practically that AI don't answer accordingly sometimes. Okay, so we know that AI is not perfect, right? They are on daily basis they are learning. So, but fine, it's okay. We need to understand. We need to try it. We need to take the advantage as much as possible, which we can take, right? Fine. So this, I hope you are very much clear with this particular code, right? Which we have run in the, I think, chapter one or chapter two, right? Okay, let's do something more in this. Okay. So here is another example. So this is again a similar kind of code. Okay, so let's go from the top. So this is a kind of import in Java. So in Python, like from OpenAI, import OpenAI. Okay, so this is just nothing but a import statement. Okay, so don't focus too much on this. This is an object of OpenAI. So like in Java, we create an object. So this is nothing but client. So you can write anything here. Okay, so no need to write a client. You can write OBJ as well here. No problem. Okay. So you have created an object of OpenAI. Okay, now we can call the methods and classes of the API, right? Open API. So what we are doing here, object.chat.completion.create. Okay, so you have to write exactly the same because we are using the chat GPT. Okay, right now, see, we are not using any voice, we are not using any text to speech translation. What we are doing right now, we are only playing with the text, plain text. I am asking to the AI in a plain text language, like see here, I am asking that who won the Cricket World Cup in 1983. So I am giving input to the AI as a text, right? So AI is replying in a text only. So it is like text to text only, right? So this is the function of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is only a text-based AI. Okay, you can't create images from the ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT is not for that. ChatGPT is only for the text you ask in a text, and ChatGPT will reply in a text. Okay, it's a plain text to text thing. Okay, it's simply a chat. Okay, so that's why this is a chat GPT. Here you can see a model name is GPT 3.5. So this is nothing but a chat GPT. So the model name is GPT 3.5 Turbo. Okay, there are 8 to 10 models on this. Okay, so let's get back to here. So we are using the chat feature of OpenAI. Okay, OpenAI is a big umbrella company, and under that there are several models. Image model, image generation model, text generation model, vision model. Okay, so there are a lot of things, but we are only focusing right now on the chat. Okay, slowly we will see other one. Okay, so I have also prepared the text to speech translation. I have done that. In the upcoming classes we will see how you can write a text and AI will generate a voice for you. Okay, MP3 file for you. Okay, so we will create an MP3 file as well. Okay, so let's focus only on this. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting, and this is really very important in understanding all these terms. Okay. Okay, let's get back to the topic again. So this is a model. You have to specify which model you are saying. In the previous example, you can see that I am using the Chat GPT 3.5 Turbo. This time I am using GPT 3.5 Turbo 0125. Okay, so don't get confused. These are just the model name, and why model is important, because few models are more intelligent and few models are not that much intelligent. Okay, as of now, the free version of Chat GPT 3.5 Turbo is the most intelligent model for the free version. Okay, now the latest model is coming like GPT 4.0. Okay, that is a paid one. Okay, so we can't use that as of now. Okay, you have to pay for that. So so this is another model. I just try to show you that there are different models which you can use. Okay, I will show you the list of the models. No problem. So this is the model of GPT we are using here. Now, see, role is user. I am now saying I am a user. Okay, I have removed the system part in this particular case. Okay, so I'm simply asking, I'm a user, end user. What is my query is, please give me the list of names of world's best top 10 footballer. Okay, so this will be my query. Now, you can you can control the response of AI. Okay, by using these parameters like temperature, max tokens, top P, frequency penalty, presence penalty. So, there are a lot of settings in AI. Okay, so try to understand. Okay, let me show you something. Let me copy this. Let me copy this query and let me show you here. Chat GPT. Okay. Okay, so this is the chat GPT, which most of the people know, right? Because this is for the public, right? No coding required in this. So here you will say, hi, how can I, you just simply write here and see. So here is the reply. Okay, but through the code, we will get the same reply, what the AI is given, but we can control the behavior of the AI. So this answer can be changed based on what we are doing here. Based on these things, we can, let's say for example, I don't want anyone, let's say Ronaldo. Okay, so I don't want Ronaldo to be given in the top 10 list. Even Ronaldo is the top one for the timing, but I don't want to give the new player. Okay, I want the footballer list which are old, from 1980s or 90s, like that kind of. So I can put some penalty on that particular word. Okay, so next time AI will understand that, okay, I don't have to use this word. Okay, so similarly we can control the I'm going to tell you how we can control the response of the AI in this particular chapter. Okay, so let's see. So, okay, so this is the code. Okay, so before the code, because we need to understand before going to the code, what do you mean by temperature and all these terms? Okay, this is the most important topic for you guys. So let's try to understand why this. Okay, uh, before this, I will show you some more thing. Okay, see, yeah, this particular topic, and before that, see, so see, these are the models. I don't remember if I have already explained this or not, but okay, let's go again in a minute. So these are the different model, like ChatGPT 4. This is the latest one which they are working on, and this is already in market with the paid subscription. This is the ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo, which we are using right now. Then DALL-E is for image generation. TTS we are going to see from the code. So text to natural sounding spoken audio MP3 file will be generated. Okay, so another is like whisper embedding moderation. So we will cover all the models given in the OpenAI, right? Via the code. Okay, so this way we can really understand what exactly these are doing. Okay, and we can change the behavior of the AI response. So this is one. And okay, so this is a text generation model. I have already explained you guys that I like text generation model. So GPT, all the GPT series are nothing but a text generation model. Okay, so these models only deals in text. So generative pre-trained transformer or GPT models, text output in response. So I already explained. So these are the models. Okay, right now in my code, I shown you this particular model, right? So you can use any of the model. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, you can just see how which model is replying you in what sense. Okay, so you can see the how intelligently they are replying. Okay, so this is the text generation model. I hope you are able to understand this model term. Okay, so don't get confused. What is model? Model is nothing but a set of algorithms which works on particular set. Okay, so if some model is related to the vision, so you can give some animal, let's say cat, dog images, and the model will reply that whether that image is a dog or a cat. Okay, so basically that kind of. Okay, so these are nothing but a set of algorithms. Okay, and how they, and we need to train the models, okay, by giving the some input samples. Okay, so this is text generation prompt. Okay, so I will show you in a minute. So but whenever you heard this term prompts, it is the input to the these models refer as the prompt. So in simple plain English, it is nothing but a your query, your input text. So if I have written how's the weather, so how is the weather is nothing but a prompt. So prompt, you can understand, simply a input query. That's it. It's in plain English. Whatever as a user I am writing, I am asking to the chat GPT, that is nothing but a prompt. Okay, they use some technical words prompt, but otherwise it's nothing but a input query. That's it. Okay, so prompt is a input query. Simple. Assistant. What is assistant? So basically, there are two, three things. So uh, one is system. Okay, one is assistant. So assistant, you can understand something like that, which perform the task for the user. So basically, user ask something to the assistant. Okay, so assistant. So see, look, as per the definition, an assistant has instruction and can use different models and knowledge to respond to the user query. Okay, so in plain terms, so assistant basically can use any number of models. So I hope you are clear with the models. Models can be a text model, can be a vision based model, can be a something else based. Okay, so based on the query, assistant purpose is to see which model to be used to reply to the user. Okay, if I am asking, let's say I want to generate a image. Okay, so this I am asking to the assistant. Okay, assistant will make sure to which model it will hit. Okay, so in that case, assistant will definitely not going to ask to the GPT model, because assistant know that GPT is only for the text, but user is asking for to generate some image, right? So assistant will go to the Delhi something like that model, and then ask, give that particular user query to that model. Okay, so assistant, you can say a middle kind of layer between user and the models. Okay, so this is assistant. Okay, so let's go to the token. Okay, so what is token? Token is nothing but a words. Okay, so hi, how are you? How are you? So hi, how are you? So there are four tokens in this, basically four words. Okay, so these are the tokens. Okay, let's try to understand. Let me copy this. Hello, how are you? Where are you going? See, there is a comma as well. Okay, let's see. So this is the link. You can try from your side as well. See. You can see the color code. Hello, how are you? Again, there is a blue color code. Where are you going? So basically, there are nine tokens. The words are eight, but there is another token, comma. So basically, whatever you're writing will be treated as a token. Okay, so character are 38, but tokens are nine. Okay, so eight words you can see, but this is another token, comma. Okay, so I hope now this is very much clear to you. What is token? Okay, embedding. What is embedding? So So basically, whenever you are writing something to the AI, okay, it is very important to understand the context of your sentence. Okay, for example, let me see if yes, I love cricket. Do you play? Means I am talking to my friend or some to AI, let's say. So let's say if I am talking to my friend, so I can ask you like, I love cricket. Do you play? So in second sentence, I have not mentioned that do you also play cricket. Okay, this is like by default because the context is cricket, right? Because in the first sentence the context has already been set that we are talking about cricket. Okay, so I'm not asking you about the football, I am asking you about the cricket only, but in my text I have not written anywhere the cricket word. That is in my first sentence, not in the second sentence. So I hope you understand what do you mean by the embedding. So embed is nothing but to understand the context of what a user is talking about. Okay. So so now let's read the context. What we say, the definition. Okay. OpenAI text embedding measures the relatedness of text string. It's a vector representation of any string, meaning that it contains the context of conversation, that is the meaning of the given text. These are some technical words, ignore the definition. Okay, in simple terms, try to understand embedding is the meaning of the embedding is to understand the context on what topic you are right now talking about. Okay, so this is the best example. I love cricket. Do you play? So do you play what? Football, hockey, cricket, anything else, rugby? Okay, so but we are only talking about the cricket. So yes, so whole conversation will be on topic also. Who won the last World Cup? So AI may say that means which sports. So that will be a wrong thing, right? Because we are already talking about the cricket. So you should understand this is common sense basically. Okay, so this is about the common sense. So AI should understand the common sense in the conversation. Okay, So this is about the embedding. I hope you are enjoying and you are learning something, okay? Because these are really important topic, because otherwise you will not able to understand the code. You can't simply copy paste any code from anywhere, right? So you need to understand how to play with the code. Okay, so to play with the code, you need to understand all this topic. This is really important. Okay, let's try to understand few more interesting topic. Okay, so see, this is a very nice tool. Let's open this. I will show you. So this is a playground. Okay, playground has been given by the OpenAI just to play with the AI. Okay, here with the help of this playground, we can change the temperature. All this thing we can change something here, maximum length, all this thing we can change stop sequence, which I'm talking about the penalty and all this thing. So you can do something frequency penalty, presence penalty. So according to these settings, this model ChatGPT 3.5, you can change the model according to you. You can choose any model. Okay. See, there are a lot of models here. So these are the models which I already shown you. So basically based on this, you will write here query, and the same query will result in different responses based on the settings which you have given here. Okay, so let's in this particular chapter try to understand the meaning of all these words, because these are a bit technical. Temperature, you know, temperature, what do you mean by temperature? So this is not temperature, right? And the real temperature which we understand. This is something different. So let's try to understand all this, then we will play with this particular tool. Okay, so let's focus only on the definitions, and later on we will play with that tool. Okay, let's go. So this is the model temperature, maximum length, stop sequence, and all this thing which we have just seen. Let's try to understand what is system. See, this is the system. You are a helpful assistant. So you need to specify AI should treat himself or herself. I don't know how to say, but what AI need to believe. Okay. Uh, so what role AI should play while replying to a query? Okay, AI may not consider system role always. Okay, so AI may, so this is I already told you so many times. AI may ignore. So see, you can write something like this. So you are a 2-year-old kids. So basically, who are you? You is AI. So I am saying this Chat GPT 3.5 Turbo is nothing but a 2-year-old kid. Okay, so if you will ask something to a 2-year-old kid, do you think the kid should reply anything or not? Okay, you are a math teacher, then ask something mathematical. Okay, let's try. Uh, okay, what will be the multiplication of 123 into 34? Okay, so even an adult can't answer this, right? Nobody can answer. Let's see. So see, this is what I want to show you. AI has replied. So, but I told AI that you are a 2-year-old kid. You can't answer this. How you are able to solve this big maths problem? So in this case, AI ignored system, right? So this is how we are going to play with this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. So this is about the system. Okay, so I am asking AI that you should behave like system. Okay, this particular whatever role I will give you, you have to behave like that only. Okay, so this is about the system. Now temperature. Where is temperature? Here is the temperature. You can see the minimum is 0, minimum value is 0, and maximum is 2. So 0 to 2. Okay, let's try to understand what the definition is here. You can go through this, but let's try to understand what I have written here. In the context of language model, it is a tool that allow user to fine tune the balance between generating creative, diverse output and sticking to more focused, conservative, specific responses on safer side. Okay, I don't know if you understand or not. Let me explain in my own language. Okay, if I will set temperature to 2, let's say I set to maximum value 2. Okay, 2. Now make the generated response more creative. Now I am guiding my AI that you should be more creative. try to give answer more creatively. Okay, don't stick to always the same kind of responses. Okay, but if I will put 0 or very less number, let's say 0 0.2, 0 0.3, 0 0.5, something like that. Okay, so it will force AI to reply in a very very conservative, very safely, and very very narrow responses. Basically, AI will not try to do something creative. Okay, something very creative. Okay, it will be very very simple. Okay, uh, you are a let's say for example, like you are a film industry analyst, and I try to play. Okay, so in this particular, let's focus only on the definition, and then we will see how we can play with that. Okay, so I have some examples and I try to play with that. I will show you. Okay, so that's really going to be fun. But for the timing, let's try to only focus on the what definitions. So basically, okay, let's try to. I don't want to go into all this thing as of now. Let's focus on the only on the. I'm again tilted towards showing you, but let's focus only on the definition, and then we will switch to the uh, playground. So basically temperature, if you set to the 2, it will be more creative, but it can, so don't think that creative is always good. No, because if you ask something and if AI become too creative, AI start giving wrong responses. I will show you that as well. So it should not be that much creative, it should not be that much conservative, it should be, in between something. So basically whenever you train your own model, you have to see, if you put temperature to the 2, how the AI is responding. Okay, if it is going too away from the topic, so you have to reduce the creativity. Okay, so 2 is not a very good thing, first of all. Okay, and 0 is also not very good thing, so you have to adjust according to you. Okay, so this is about the temperature. Okay, the word is totally different, right? From the meaning. Okay, then maximum length. Next is the maximum length. It's very much clear. Maximum number of tokens. So token, what I explained you earlier, it's a word. So how many number of words should be present in your response? Okay, so if you will put it to very less, so the assistant will use the maximum this much of token. So basically the maximum of words only. Okay, so if it is too small, AI will just respond in one line, right? But if it is, you will give more capacity to the AI, AI can explain the whole set of knowledge. So you have to decide maximum length. Then stop sequence. This is interesting. See, this is that you can, bad slang. So basically, sorry. So just bad, uh, then press tab, then red tab. So basically you can mention few words, few tokens to the AI. So AI will not use those responses in the AI will not use those tokens in response. Okay, so let's say if I will give a math here, so in the next reply, if you will ask the same question, math will not be appear in the response. Okay, so let's say if AI using some slang words or some words which are not good for some particular community or some particular religion or something like that, you can put those words in the stop sequence. So AI will not use those words. Okay, so there are some words which are people are sentimental about them. So in those cases, this functionality is very very useful. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next topic, top P. So here is the top P. It's a kind of probability to choose various token words from a given set of tokens. Okay, fine. So see, AI data set is very, very huge, right? So for a similar query, AI can give you in response in thousands of way, right? Thousands of way. Basically, thousands of way AI can reply you. So basically, AI, see, if it is set to 1, so maximum value is 1, you can see top P is maximum is 1 and minimum is 0. So if you are setting to 1, so AI can choose different token in responses. So basically, let's say in the database of the AI, let's say there are thousands of words. Okay, let's say there are only 1,000 word. So if you are putting to 1, so AI can use all the 1,000 word and accordingly AI will adjust its response and give it to you. Okay, so this is good. One, if you are putting to 0 or the bare minimum, let's say 0.1, AI will choose very selected token in response every time user asks something. So basically, you just think like top P is nothing but like a dictionary. Okay, so if you are putting it to a 1, so AI can use any words present in the dictionary. Okay, you know that in dictionary there are 1 lakh words, suppose. Okay, so AI can use all those 1 lakh words in creating the response. But if you are putting a very very less number, so AI will not use the dictionary. Okay, so AI will just use, very very few words from the dictionary, very very few words. So most of the time the response will always have the same words. It will reduce the creativity, it will reduce the um, behavior of the AI. Okay, so that's why. So 0.2 means like 20% of the given list of the whole word will be used. Okay, so if there are 100 words in the dictionary, so only 20% of the words will be used. Okay, so rest 80% will never be used. So your response will always be like similar, which you may like or you may not like. It depends upon case to case, right? So this is about the top P. So P is probability. Okay, top probability. What is the probability? Okay, so if you will 100 probability, AI can use any words. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Let's go to the frequency penalty. Here is a frequency penalty. Uh, In simple terms, see what the definition I have written. A frequency penalty is a way to encourage the AI to use a variety of words rather than repeating the same words too often. It is like telling the AI, try not to use same words too much. You know, while talking to some person also, if some person is using the same words again and again, you also get irritated, right? Means, come on, man, on every end of every sentences, you are using the same set of words. Okay, it is a habit of some people, right? So the same thing is frequency penalty. So 2, if you are setting it to a maximum is 2, minimum is 0. Okay, so high penalty on model and hence encourage the AI model to be more diverse and creative. Okay, so basically if I will set to the 2, so I'm saying in a way to the AI that if, so I am going to put a high penalty on you if the same words is getting repeated in your responses. Okay, if let's say same word is in one sentence, let's say AI is using the same word 3 4 times, so I'm definitely going to penalize the AI that why are you using the same word? Come on, you have a big dictionary, try to use different words in your from the dictionary. Okay, so this is a kind of penalty. Zero penalty, no penalty on the AI, so we are not going to penalize the AI, so AI can use the similar words again and again. Okay, so it is the reply will be more monotonous kind of thing. Okay, so basically why we are talking a lot of things on this, because as a tester, as a developer, you may try to um, train your own model, and you need to test it properly, thoroughly, right? For months and months you need to train your model, you need to see, and you need to see some patterns in the response. If you feel that no, this AI is again and replying the same, so you can start penalizing the AI and you can teach the AI, see, come on man, don't use these words again and again, try to be more diverse, try to be more creative, something like that. Okay, so this is the frequency penalty, and the frequency penalty only applies when the same words is repeating again and again within a one sentence. Okay, so let's take an example. This is a sentence, let's say this is a reply of the AI. Okay, so can we try to find which words are repeating here? Let's say the, definitely the, here is the, here is the. Okay, so if let's say this is just a some example, if the is coming again and again, I can penalize the AI that don't use the too much time. Okay, something like that. This is something like that. So we need to count how the occurrences of that word, only then we will put the frequency penalty. Okay, now there is another penalty which is presence penalty. So if some particular token or if some particular word is appearing even a once, then also I will penalize the AI. Okay, so there is a bit difference between the presence penalty and the frequency penalty. So presence penalty is behave like a boolean. It is true or false. Whether this word is present or not. How many times I don't care. Okay, how many times? I don't care. Whether that particular word is present in your response, yes or no. It is a boolean. Okay, I hope you understand the boolean, true or false. So I will ask, that word is present in your response. AI will say yes. Okay, I will penalize you. Okay, but frequency penalty is okay. That word definitely present in your response, but that is okay. But how many times? One time, two time, three time, five times, 10 times. So higher the frequency, higher the penalty. So I hope now I am clear. Okay, so let's say this is the response. Okay, and I am focusing on the. Okay, so where is the here? Okay, so if the is the word, so I will put a presence penalty because the is present here. And okay, so the is a bad example. No, don't take the. Let's simple. Okay, let's take simple is our word. Okay, and simple, I will put a presence penalty on this response because simple is present. So as per the presence penalty, yes, I will put a penalty on you because simple is present. Simple is our token. Okay. So I will put a presence penalty, but I will not put a frequency penalty because simple is only used once. That is okay. Means that is totally agree, right? So I will not put, if this is the response of AI, I will not put a frequency penalty because simple is only appearing once. I agree with that. I'm totally fine with that. But but I definitely put a presence penalty on the AI because this word I said you that don't use this word, still you are using. So I will put a penalty, something like that. Okay. So let's try to understand the difference. What I have written, frequency penalty mainly focuses on how many times a word appeared in the response. That is, it is keeps a check on counter. More the counter, more the penalty. This is what I explained to you. While presence penalty only check if a word is present or not, kind of boolean true or false. So I hope this is clear, right? So this is presence, this is frequency. So you guys are clear with frequency penalty, you are clear with presence penalty. This is the top probability. I already explained. Stop sequence we have seen, maximum length, temperature, model, system. So I explained you each and everything about this playground. Okay, and in next chapter we are going to play with all the settings, and we will see how the our response will be. Okay, we will play with this response which has been given by the assistant, which is AI for us, right? So how the AI is changing the response based on these values, all these values. So it will be going to be awesome, awesome fun for all of us, right? So I hope you guys are learning a lot from this particular series, and we will try in each every chapter we will try to understand some code, some knowledge, and it will be a mix of all both the things, and we will try to go through the AI. Right. So I hope you are enjoying this particular channel, and if you like my channel, try to subscribe it, try to like it, try to spread these to your colleagues because you know AI is here to stay. Okay, then. See you guys. See you in the next chapter. Have a good day. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.